Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. I hope that all is well with you. Let's see what important messages the cards want to reveal at this time. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Sagittarius. If the messages do not resonate, kindly also check our other signs for important insights. Thank you so much for your support, and without further ado, let's begin. What does Sagittarius need to know and need to be aware of at this time? Spirit, we ask for insights and guidance. What does Sagittarius need to know and need to be aware of at this time? Starting this reading, we have the Three of Wands energy. There's a lot to look towards the future. There's excitement. Some of you, there's a lot of strategizing and planning to ensure further success. This could be in terms of your business, your creative projects. Now, the Three of Wands is you being able to really focus on what you want to create and build. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is a very fast-moving energy. It's going to help you accomplish what needs to be done. I always see this card as kind of like an adrenaline rush or a sense of urgency, kind of like a panic mode, where you have to do this, you have to do that. You only have a short amount of time to be able to do this, and yet with the Chariot, there will be success and victory. This is the force that will help you get something accomplished and done. Now, I'm also getting that this card speaks about doing what feels good for you, Sagittarius, what you feel is right, willpower, determination, even if it feels like it's going against other people's desires or wishes. We have the Sun of Swords. Again, a very fast-moving energy. Now, it feels like for some of you, there could have been somebody that you were not seeing eye to eye, or somebody that can't seem to match your energy. They can't ride with you in this very fast pace of progress and the way that you work, Sagittarius. Because I see you being very focused and driven right now. You have a goal in mind and eyes on the prize as well. Now, the Three of Wands can also be seen as a card of waiting. It almost feels like somebody made you wait or somebody led you on. This may not resonate for all. Somebody may have made a promise. You had high hopes to be able to work with this person. Some of you travel with this person or build something for the future. But you ended up being the only one that puts the work in. So with the Sun of Swords energy, you're not thinking twice of just focusing on what you need to do. I'm just getting here that there's a lot of things that you need to accomplish and you don't have time to dwell on the past, or that you no longer have the patience to wait on anybody. If they're only slowing you down, if they're only holding themselves back, it's like you've done your part and it's up to this person or people to keep up with you. There's major victory here. There could be travel. There could be good news regarding work. Yes, and we have Ace of Cups. This can even be a promotion. For some of you, it's new love, okay? You're manifesting new love. Your cup is definitely open for new and exciting possibilities. Ace of Cups is a very beautiful omen to receive. This card may also mean healing. So you're not dwelling on something of the past. You're moving forward and you are opening up to something new. There could be new events that will be very emotionally nourishing, sense of new adventure. Something good is waiting for you here, Sagittarius. We have the Father of Wands energy. So it's like you don't have time to go back and forth with anybody. They may have tried to argue with you. I see the Son of Swords as somebody that can be very aggressive, that may also do things without really thinking of the consequences along the way. So there might have been somebody who made a promise, who said they're going to do this, they're not going to do that. But when it came down to it, when push came to shove, you felt like they were not very reliable on their word. Some of you have given this person a chance to prove themselves and really take action with the Chariot. Because I see the Father of Wands as you being a strong leader, somebody that has a vision, and you are somebody that will go over and beyond than what is expected to see that happen. You're going to see something through, okay? You have that gift of being able to endure whatever happens. If you set your mind into something, you're going to get it done. But somebody may not have that same kind of capacity or lasting power to see something through here, Sagittarius. Some of you may feel frustrated. Some of you could be feeling upset. I also see that. Or just not having the patience anymore. We have the Sun of Wands energy. I see you being very driven, motivated. Now, in a different message, Sagittarius, somebody may be trying to compete with you over some kind of position, or your values clash with this person, because there's 2 knights in this reading, and we have the Chariot, which can mean competition. Your values are not aligned. You see things differently. In the beginning, you both may have seen things the same way, shared the same beliefs, shared the same vision, but now it feels like somebody's trying to compete with you. But you're not trying to compete with them. I mean, the Father of Wands is saying you don't have to prove anything towards others. And it's very clear with your work, with your reputation and everything that you've achieved, what you're fully capable of. The Chariot is also a victor, so you have what it takes to be on top of whatever this is. And trying to compete with you, I don't know, it feels like they don't have the right motivation, or somebody could be feeling upset. That's why they're trying to prove something to you. But you're not really focused on that. Who you're trying to compete with is just you, you know. You're trying to really achieve all your goals, getting things done. Some of you, you don't have time for drama as well, or people that say something but they don't really do it. People that leave you high and dry, you know. You really value sincerity here, Sagittarius. You're a type of person that when you say something, you really see it through. We have the Judgment card. So this is kind of like making an ultimate decision, a judgment call. I also feel like this is about trimming what is no longer serving you, what is only slowing you down. The Judgment is answering to your higher calling. I also see this card as you coming towards the light, okay? There's growth, there's new development, there's been realization. This card is a very powerful awakening. No more self-doubt, no more feeling down about this. You're letting it all go. Any pain, any suffering. This can also mean any feelings of shame. There's a lot of confidence here with the Chariot and the Sun of Wands. You are asserting yourself, and the more that you believe in yourself, the more the path becomes clear for you. There might have been those that cannot keep up. You may have even tried to help somebody. You had high hopes for somebody, for you both to come together with the Judgment, for them to be on the same page, but they have to also put the work in. And if they don't put the work in, you're not going to stop for anybody, or nothing is going to stop the progress that you are in. We have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords can mean healing. You know how it feels like when you've exhausted yourself, when you've done everything that you could. This is a time for contemplation and just really thinking of what you want next, what you want to build next. The Four of Swords may also mean filling up your energy reserves. You feel like you've done your part and you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Now, if this is somebody that's trying to compete with you, they could be trying to push your buttons or trying to test your patience as well. And the Four of Swords, the best response sometimes is silence, Sagittarius. You could be saying, I don't have time for this. I have bigger goals. I have so much I want to accomplish. I'm not going to lose sight of my focus and keep me off track. Now, there could also be somebody that's thinking about you right now, but they're in a very passive state, okay? Just kind of like the observer. And what you want is action. Somebody here has feelings for you with Ace of Cups, and they recognize the potential for you and them, but instead of taking action, they've been very passive. So they find you very attractive. There's attraction here is what I'm getting. There's hope. There could be a future that you both can build, but you know, they need to take action now before time passes by and the opportunity may pass them by. There could be somebody new that's going to come in and sweep you off your feet. You know what I mean? And this could be them asking for a second chance, because the Judgment card means there's 2 X's here, 2 tens. You may have given somebody a cycle in the past, and now you're looking towards the future, opening yourself up to new possibilities. And if they don't take action now, on a different message, this card is reflection and them realizing what they had. Sometimes we only realize when it's too late, you know. You've already started to take action towards something new. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Magician. This is a very creative energy. You see the infinity sign or the lemnis gate. It means that you are a master. You have mastered yourself. You've mastered the ability of moving forward as well, not dwelling on something that you feel like is not yielding in fruition. So it feels like Sagittarius, you know when to stop. You know, you keep investing on something. You have high hopes in people. You help them out. But if you don't sense that they're reciprocating or returning the favor or keeping to their word, the Magician is saying you're going to shift the focus back on self. You're somebody that's very talented, very skillful. You know what you bring towards the table. The Magician is also a manifester. So there are things that you're doing behind the background. Um, I also see that because you're doing excellent things, it's very undeniable the growth and the changes going on. And definitely deserve everything that's coming for you here. Some people may not have seen all the hard work. They only see the results sometimes. You may have backed away from certain people, certain things that were slowing you down to really focus and be very disciplined with what you're trying to achieve here. And now the moment has come, you know, this is about all the great results of your hard work. There could also be a Gemini or a Virgo that's just been observing you from afar. I keep getting that. We have impartiality card. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. We have the confusion and the isolation card. Okay, so you may have definitely taken a step back from this person or a lot of people because they were confusing you. They weren't giving you clarity, or that this really kept you off track from your focus. But with impartiality card here, the advice of this card is to look into the facts, or when weighing your choices here, Sagittarius, try to balance both mind and heart. Don't let your emotions just carry you away. On a different message, if there was somebody that was trying to compete with you, they're also feeling sort of confused right now because you are not paying attention. You're not playing the game that they want you to play. You could be secluding yourself with isolation and enjoying the peace. There is fair outcome for everybody involved. You're also somebody that makes just decision or judgment call. There could be a decision that you need to contemplate, whether to give somebody a chance or opening up to somebody new. That's what I'm seeing. Let's pull an animal spirit oracle here for you. You're definitely not slowing down for anybody at this time. I also am getting that if this was somebody that was keeping themselves distant, they've been on and off or in and out of your life, and you're starting to run out of patience dealing with this individual, I feel like they still don't know completely what it is that they want. You could be giving this person like an ultimatum. If they don't take action now, you know, you're going to make a decision based off on how they treat you. It's a fair decision, or it's solely doing what is right for you. Something has been clouding this person's mind, okay? For some of you, the dynamic that I'm getting here is a very weird energy. It's like they are attracted to you, they're friends with you, they're close to you, but they're also trying to compete with you. And it feels like you treated them fairly and justly, but you felt overall confused, like, why does this person have to treat you this way, okay? Why do they have to confuse you? Something of this sort. If this resonates for you, Sagittarius, please let me know. You may not completely see somebody's intentions. The Magician on a shadow aspect can also mean somebody that's trying to do something in the background. Their intentions are not completely pure. So you have to be very mindful and aware. Make a judgment call about this. What is your final advice for Sagittarius at this time? We have the Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. It's a very fast energy. So a lot of you, it could be that you're doing a lot of things all at once. You're feeling very productive, very driven. You're not slowing down. Let me read to you what this card is saying. The number 2 and 7 could also be something significant for some of you. Be alert now, for a Fox Spirit has appeared and you're meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances. With resilience, grace, and astuteness, Fox Spirit helps you to think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Now is not the time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind, a time to think outside the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move, aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create. Trust that your cleverness, guided by Fox Spirit, will serve you well. Protection message. Are you camouflaging yourself to avoid intimacy? Perhaps you are being too clever for your own good and playing games to protect yourself. This could be for some of you, somebody that you're dealing with. It feels like somebody could be very flaky, playing games. Their intentions are not clear. Alright, for cross watchers, the roles can be vice versa in this reading. Being dishonest with yourself or others can become isolating and create obstacles to true connection. Indeed, they're very confusing here. Fox Spirit calls you to be attuned to what is happening within you and around you so that your quick thinking and creativity can lead you to better relationships and situations. You are called to use your Fox Spirit rather than in ways that keep you from experiencing what you want. Or perhaps right now you are realizing that a situation is trickier than it appears on the surface, and you are afraid to make a move in case it turns out to be a mistake. Fox Spirit is here to remind you that when you are in alignment with the Great Spirit, the answers and solutions can come quickly and you can trust them. Don't overthink a situation in order to avoid the challenge of facing a difficult truth. Fox Spirit's creative nature will always be there to guide you and help you move quickly into better circumstances. I feel like a lot of you are moving into better circumstances. And it's all about making a swift action right now and not dwelling, okay? Listen to your intuition and the guidance that you are receiving. This is what I'm seeing for your reading, Sagittarius. I hope that this gave you some insight and guidance. Thank you for watching to the end. I'm sending love and light, and namaste.